What's going on, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue. I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. And man, do we have a lot to talk about in this video. We're talking DC, we're talking Marvel, we're talking DC/Marvel. So let's get right into these big news stories. So the Flash movie. You know, we've all been waiting for it. We've all been super hyped for this movie to potentially come, but we keep getting these heartbreak stories about directors coming, directors going, and the movie getting pushed back. But the latest news is super intriguing for me because let's just go right into it. So The Hollywood Reporter is reporting an exclusive story that says Flash shocker, Ezra Miller writing script in bid to stay on as star. But wait, that's not all. The actor is writing the script with Superstar Comics author Grant Morrison. So quick synopsis of the article is Ezra Miller is clashing with the directors John Francis Daly, Jonathan Goldstein, writers they partly wrote Spider-Man Homecoming, and they're the directors of Game Night. They also have other works that are not as notable as those two things, but Ezra Miller is clashing with them in regards to the tone of the movie and the direction of the movie. So it looks like Warner Brothers is favoring the director's take on it, which is going to be a more lighthearted approach to the film, whereas Ezra Miller wants a more darker approach to this film. So Warner Brothers, you know, instead of being the reactionary studio that they've been so far, they actually hired Ezra Miller and author Grant Morrison to pen a script that could potentially become the official script for the movie that they use. And that is absolutely insane for me because, you know, I can't think of a time, maybe I'm just unaware of it, that an actor has fought so hard or even clashed so hard with the directors that he's just taking his own approach to it, and he got the studio involved to let him pen a potential script. Now, you know, ultimately, you know, it looks like the studio is favoring the more lighthearted approach, but we still don't know what that exactly entails. You know, a lighthearted approach could work for a movie if the story works well and if it fits the tone of the character. For example, I'm about to see Shazam next week. It looks like the lighthearted approach is where it should be at right now. And Aquaman was kind of a more lighthearted approach as well. But I'm interested to see what kind of direction Ezra Miller wants to take it, what kind of dark direction Ezra Miller wants to take it. So I've read a few Flash stories, and I'm most familiar with Flash in Justice League comics because I read Justice League comics a lot. So I'm really curious to you guys who have been reading the Flash for a long time Flash readers. Let me know what are your favorite Flash storylines that are on the more darker side of things, and do you think that a darker tone movie is a way to go for the character of the Flash, or do you think we should go in a more lighthearted movie like the directors currently want? So that is really interesting. I'm very interested to see the approach Warner Brothers takes after Ezra Miller has penned the script. We all know Ezra Miller has been the biggest proponent of this movie. He's been the biggest mascot for this character. You know, say what you will about his character in Justice League. A lot of people feel like this doesn't feel like the Barry Allen from the comics. Some people feel he feels like he's a little bit more like Wally West. But regardless, we have a movie version of The Flash right now, and Ezra Miller was excited to take on the role. He did his homework on the character, and, you know, he wants to deliver his version. So, you know, for all of you guys who are not longtime readers of The Flash, are you guys fans of Ezra Miller in this role, and are you interested in seeing him stay on as The Flash? Let me know in the comments down below. This is really quite a story, and I cannot wait to see where it goes. But it does look like things are moving in the world of, or in the story surrounding the Flash, and let's just hope they get things settled soon, so that way we can see this movie sooner rather than later. Okay, let's move on to the next story, really quick one about Matt Reeves and the Batman. We all know this movie should be potentially starting production later this year, according to a tweet by Matt Reeves. And it looks like this movie may be inspired by the movie Chinatown. So this is according to a tweet. Red sees Shazam in 8 days, says, at Matt Reeves LA, is your Batman film, dare I say, inspired by Chinatown? And he says, I watched it at WB before writing for the 1 millionth time. What a great movie. Now, I am not familiar with this movie. I've heard about it, haven't watched it, but I'm going to be doing my homework just like I'm doing for all these other movies. So I'm going to have to watch this. So it's a movie directed by Roman Polanski, starred Jack Nicholson, and it follows a private detective who finds himself caught up in a web of deceit and corruption and murder. So sounds interesting. It sounds like a great inspiration for a potential Batman movie that's going to be focused on the detective side of things, and it's going to be a noir. So I'm really excited for that. Let me know what you guys think about Matt Reeves' Batman movie being inspired by this movie. Let me know, have you guys seen Chinatown? Let me know how it is without spoiling it in the comments below. And let's get to this last story today. So there are other things in the world of comic book movie news, but these two ones, the Flash movie and this, stood out as the biggest things to talk about for me in this video today. So James Gunn returns to Twitter after Disney rehires him for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Now there's a bunch of people who have reacted to this news already. All the YouTubers I follow and watch have already reacted to this news, but I wanted to give you guys my take on it because it's really quite interesting what has transpired in the past year with James Gunn. So James Gunn, you know, whether you're a fan of Marvel movies or Guardians of the Galaxy or James Gunn as a person, he got the short end of the stick, after some right wing media host has aired old tweets of his from a long time ago, tweets that he's since apologized for, tweets Disney most likely knew about, and Disney fired him over those controversial tweets, and they were not good tweets. They were very tasteless. They were not funny at all, and these are things that James Gunn has addressed. So he got fired from Guardians of the Galaxy 3, goes on this hiatus, you know, not hearing from him at all. Of course, we hear from all of the actors that have worked with him. Of course, most notably, Drax the Destroyer. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name right now. The old wrestler, I forgot his name, or I'm blanking on his name. But it was the most vocal about these things, and he was really the one that has been telling Disney, hey, just fire me or something, or he wants to be written out of the Marvel universe right now because of what they've done to him. And since then, WB went ahead and picked up James Gunn and hired him on to direct and write The Suicide Squad. It's almost like a reboot version of The Suicide Squad. I was excited. Some of you guys weren't. That's cool. But I really think he has the talent and he has the creativity to take on, I think he's the perfect person to take on the Suicide Squad, given what he's been able to do with obscure characters in the Guardians of the Galaxy. So I'm really excited to see what he's going to do. So it looks like he's still going to write and direct the Suicide Squad movie, and right after that, he is going to go ahead and finish up Guardians of the Galaxy 3. He already finished a screenplay for the movie, so doesn't have as much work to do on that end, but really quite interesting. We have someone who's now playing in the ballpark of DC and DC and Marvel, and I think he's, outside of a few actors, he's the only director to do that, I think. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below. So that is really interesting. But it also raises a lot of questions. Most notably for me, as a bigger DC fan than I am of a Marvel fan. I'm a fan of both, but the biggest question as a DC fan I'm asking is, so is he just jumping ship, or is this Suicide Squad movie something he is really committed to and passionate for? So, of course, I want my directors to be committed and passionate about the work that they're doing, and the fact that he has gone back to Disney, they've rehired him, they've righted their wrongs. Is that going to affect like how much effort is going to go into the Suicide Squad project? It shouldn't really, because directors are working on multiple projects a lot of the time. So I'm really just curious about what you guys think about this situation. Does this situation give you a little bit of hesitation in regards to the Suicide Squad now that James Gunn is back at Marvel, or is there nothing to worry about? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on this whole situation. It's really quite interesting. Definitely on Sunday, we're going to be talking about whatever news is out, and we're going to be reading the comments too. So if you have some interesting things or interesting things you want to point out, definitely drop it in the comment section. Tweet us at heroes_avenue if you want to guarantee that we talk about whatever topic you want to talk about or whatever comment you have on the topics that we have today. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Please give this video a like if you can, if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell for more videos like this, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.
What is going on, everyone? Just as a reminder, me and Rob are going to start doing a schedule for our channel. So we're going to start posting Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and then we're going to post our viewer comments on Sunday. You're going to see our schedule right here. And yeah, so if you guys do post any comments throughout the week, or if you guys ask us a question on any of our social media platforms, we'll definitely post it on our Sunday video. So definitely look forward to that, and look forward to some more changes in the future. You guys have a good one.